Scribd Audio presents The Last Man by Robert Mcneil. Read for you by Antony Ferguson. One. DCI Alex Fleming was sitting in Superintendent Liz Temple's office. "Why does Ethan Younger want to see us both, Mum?" Temple frowned. "No idea, but he's been on my back ever since he took up post. My guess is he's probably not going to say anything that'll improve my view of him." Fleming was aware there was no love lost between Temple and the Assistant Chief Constable for Crime and Criminal Justice. She'd told him she'd had a run-in with Younger some time ago, and had described him as a buck passer, an ambitious workaholic, and a dangerous bastard. Fleming had to admit he'd never liked Younger either, and Temple's advice to tread carefully around him had stuck in Fleming's mind. "You think this might be anything to do with Upson?" Fleming also knew that Cecil Daubney, the police and crime commissioner, was after the chief constable's blood because he held him responsible for the high number of unsolved murder cases in Thames Valley. Temple had predicted that Matthew Upson's tenure as chief constable was tenuous. "Who knows? Daubney wants something done about detection rates on cold cases, and he doesn't think Upson is the man to do it. If Daubney does push Upson out, word has it Younger will be in prime position to take over. He's Daubney's blue-eyed boy, apparently. I'm now even more curious why he wants to see us. Let's go find out then, shall we?" Younger's office was on the top floor of the Covert building at Long Hanborough, near Oxford. Fleming felt as though he'd walked into a sterile room. The blue carpet showed no sign it had ever seen dust. There was no clutter. Younger's desk was clear apart from a computer screen and keyboard, an open file placed squarely in front of him, and 3 stacked wire basket trays holding a few papers, all neatly arranged. Light poured in from a large window behind the desk. A photograph of a tall, slim Younger hung on the wall over on the left, showing him receiving some sort of award from Upson. He wore his uniform like an army officer on parade, the epaulets on his shoulder signifying high rank. Not a hair of his short grey hair was out of place. A man who likes things to be neat and tidy, Fleming thought. Younger didn't get out of his seat. "Pull up a couple of chairs," he said without taking his eyes from the file he was studying. He closed it, pulled off his large brown-framed glasses, and peered through the lenses to make sure they were clean. "Just wanted a quick word with you both." "Something wrong, sir?" Temple asked. Younger.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?